Okay, to find the angle of incidence for this situation, right, we need to draw in the normal, which is at right angle to the mirror. So the normal will split up this angle of 80 degrees into two equal parts. So the angle of incidence will be 40 degrees and the angle of reflection, it will be also 40 degrees. So the answer should be A. Okay, for this question, right, we need to find the angle of incidence and the angle of refraction. So the tricky part is here, because the normal is not drawn, so some candidates will take the angle of incidence as 45 degrees. However, the angle of incidence should be here, which is coincidentally also 45 degrees. So we need to find what is the angle of refraction. So angle of refraction, we can use the formula N is equal to sine I over sine R. So 1.5 is equal to sine 45 divided by sine R. So sine R is equal to sine 45 divided by 1.5. So our R will be equal to inverse sine bracket sine 45 degrees divided by 1.5, and that will give us 28 degrees. Okay, so we can draw in the refracted ray. This will give us 28 degrees. Okay, however, the question is asking by how many degrees does the light ray change direction. So we have to take 45 degrees minus 28 degrees, that will give us 17 degrees. So the answer is C. Okay, to do this question, we need to bear in mind that a converging lens will always bend the light inwards. So let's, using a ruler or a set square, we see that when the light passes through the lens, it actually turns inwards. So A is the answer. Maybe you can look at B, C and D to check why they are not the answer. When the light ray is going through the lens, it actually bends outwards. Okay, and then for C, it bends outwards as well. And for D, it also bends outwards. That's why B, C and D, they are not the answer. Core question. Okay, for the electromagnetic wave to cause damage to living cells in the human body, it must be very energetic. So it must have a very high frequency. So in this case, the answer should be B. Okay, when we are dealing with loudness, pitch, amplitude and frequency, we can use this phrase to help us establish the relationship, which is funny people are lame. Okay, so the frequency is always related to the pitch and the amplitude is always related to the loudness. So if these two notes are of different loudness, we can say that the amplitude should be different and the pitch are the same, so we can say that the frequency, they are the same. Okay, and since the two notes, the two sounds, they are traveling in the same medium, which is air, they should have the same speed. So the answer in this case, it should be different amplitude and the same speed, which is C.